How much percentage of revenue are you spending in marketing?
One of the ways that my CPA firm helps companies increase profit margin is through tracking marketing spend and doing analysis. I'm going to tell you how we go through the process, analyze the numbers, and ultimately grow your business. First things first, you have to have your books done. There's no way around it. You need accurate data. If your books aren't done, save this video, go do that first. Before going through the calculation, you need to decide, do you even need to market? There's only two issues you need to worry about here. Are you supply constrained or are you demand constrained? If you're supply constrained, that means you don't have enough people working in your business. So if you bring in more leads, you're not going to be able to sell them. And the second one is, are you demand constrained? That means you got enough people, you just don't have enough leads to feed them. Decide which constraint you're facing before you even go through the rest of the calculation. First, you have bookkeeping. The bookkeeping categorizes transactions. So if you have a marketing expense, say Google Ads, what bookkeeping does is categorizes that Google Ads transaction to marketing spend. So all you're gonna do is take that marketing spend divided by your total amount of revenue, and that's your marketing spend as a percentage of revenue. Okay, now you have that marketing spend percentage, but what's a good percentage to have? So this percentage can vary by industry, and it also depends on your goals. If you're trying to really grow your business, typically I like to shoot for 6 to 10% marketing spend as a percentage of revenue. But there are a couple caveats here. First, you have to forecast your cash flow to make sure that you can even afford to do this. And next, you have to make sure that you're getting a good ROI for the actual marketing spend that you're doing, but you can also track this yourself. First part of this equation is that you already know your marketing spend because it comes to your own bank account. The tougher part to track is the actual ROI that you get from that marketing spend. So in order to capture this, the first thing that you need to do anytime you get any lead is ask them how they heard about you and then categorize that lead in your CRM. And not nearly enough people use their CRM to its fullest capabilities. You should be filling out every single field in that CRM. So that means as that lead goes through the pipeline and ultimately becomes revenue, that revenue is now assigned to that lead source. Then at the end of the day, you know exactly how much you spent on Google Ads. You know how much revenue came from Google Ads. You need to make sure that you're actually getting a return on investment from this marketing spend. So basically we do that whole process for you from the bookkeeping all the way to the CFO analysis. That's one of the ways we increase profit margin. Then once we're making more money, then you're gonna owe more in taxes. So we gotta start tax planning to get that liability down.